King news, my lovely, wonderful people. Not be smart, no. Obaseki should not be worried about impeachment, says Oshiomhole, as they take on board. He says now Ashiwaju is president. Him himself is going to be a senator, and that so nobody, everything is within their grasp now, and so he will not allow the same thing over and over again. He said, speaking about impeachment for Obaseki, remember that the House of Rep people, the people who in a or house of the house in Edo State, when Obaseki got his second tenure, he refused every one of them, saying that they left their office, for a period of time that was above the stipulated number of times, so they cannot come back in. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Obaseki should not be worried about impeachment, says Oshiomhole. Ahead of the March 11 House of Assembly poll, former Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomhole says his successor in office, Godwin Obaseki, should not worry about being impeached if he loses out in the contest. Oshiomhole, who is now the senator-elect for the Edo North Senatorial District from the February 25th general election, stated this during an interview with journalists in Benin City, Edo State, the capital. Oshiomhole, who is now the senator-elect of Edo North Senatorial District, has said Obaseki has no need to worry. He maintained that if Obaseki has performed well as Edo State Governor, then he should not be worried about the electorate voting against his party, the People Democratic Party, for the election. Of the number of people who are contesting are many and new members who are seeking election for the first time, and how many are old members who probably have been elected before, he quoted. So he should not worry himself. There is no truth in it unless the governor feels that he has committed such an abomination. He did not treat the people well. If he has treated the people well, he has no need to worry. It should carry on, and let's wait and see who the people will favor. Is that not the way to go about things? Let's be honest here. He should not be afraid. Obaseki is carrying rumor around town that he will be impeached because I am now a senator, and Tinubu has now will become the president as the president-elect. He cannot stand against any rigor of democracy. If the people vote against him, so be it. To Oshiomhole, the purpose of the House of Assembly is to subject the executive to legislative scrutiny. It is not for anything that you spend millions, if not billions, maintaining a parliament. According to the senator-elect, the parliamentary system does not exist in the autocraft system of governance. He accused Obaseki-led state government of not allowing the parliament to function the way it ought to be in order demographic setting and proper system. Specifically, Oshiomhole alleged that his successor has ruled Edo State like a sole administrator, adding that he may be haunted by guilt conscience, and that is what people are saying. Speaking further, the former governor explained that the House of Assembly candidates vary from a seat in the Edo Parliament are hungry to ensure that the government spend the entirety of what they should spend on the various constituencies, seeking the government to do what he has said in the manifesto. So if he has done well, he has no need to worry. But if he has not done well, he should be very worried. So that's Oshiomhole speaking authoritatively and very, 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 very concerned, that Obaseki, should not worry himself. There is need now, for him to ensure that he puts himself back in order. He said because if he does not do that, things will not line up quite nicely for him. The assembly said now that things are becoming like this, there is need for people to be voted in. He said Obaseki treated the whole place like like a sole administrator. He did some things, and now that elections really want to take place, he's seeing himself now, as someone who may not really want to really get to the bottom of it and ensure that the people vote are right. For whatever is worth, my people, elections are right around the corner. And Obaseki and Oshiomhole story not be today matter. It don't dey grante, not be today. Oshiomhole feels very strongly that, Obaseki should not be the governor, especially after the first tenure. He feels that Obaseki has not done well. And this is what he's talking about. Well, however you see it, however the thing comes to play in your mind, he said, Oshiomhole said Obaseki, now that, they have gotten, he's now a senator, Senate-elect, and he has one of his very close allies and friends as president-elect. He will advise Obaseki, to not to be afraid. If he has done well, the people will not, they will not come at him. But if he have not done well, there will be cases upon cases upon him. Well, we will see a lot of things that will transpire and that will happen, once this whole thing begins. Okay, once this whole thing begins, you'll see all that will begin to happen. So Nigerians, it is honestly a sincere point of call not to neglect the opportunity that we have. Okay, there is need for every single portion, every single one of us to arise and to ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible and bring Nigeria to where it ought to be. Remember that this is not the first time. Okay, this is not the first time that we are hearing these things. In Nigeria, you need God. The political terrain, the political terrain is very critical, is very essential that we, the political terrain is a very is somehow in this country, and every single person must ensure that when we are going in there, we go there with caution. And that's why Nigerians came out to vote to say, you know what, we want a change of the government. We want something different from just a few people controlling the lives of over 200 million people. Anyway, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Remember that every time we do not speak when we should and we neglect things to chance, we allow what should not be there to begin to manifest. So there is urgent and sincere need for us all to arise to what is needed and necessary to bring Nigeria to where it ought to be. Yes, please don't forget, the issue right now is that Nigerians, the time for change is now, and we cannot neglect it, can we? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.